are some things that, that Little League coaches can do with their teams to, to build that teamwork and the value of teamwork?
I mean, I think everyone's got to be bought in. You don't get there by accident. I remember being in Little League and, winning districts and then winning sectionals and trying to make a run at it, and just the overall stress of it. The stress on the parents, right? Because they want you to do well so bad. And I remember looking across the stadium and like seeing a couple parents from the Seattle team just like, I thought the one lady was going to be in tears. And I get it, because you want your team to do so well. You've come this far. You don't get there by accident. I think everybody, the assistant coaches, the players, the parents, everybody's got to be bought in on it's team first. You've got to do things the right way. You've got to not hang your head. You've got to be there for your teammates. To spend that much time with the team, you've got to like your buddies. You've got to like your teammates. You've got to, you can't go out there just with a group of 12 studs and not have any, solid team culture.
I think as coaches, it's our job in practice to try to put our kids in the pressure cooker, try to create that practice, try to create the environment to where they're feeling those pressures in, whether it's competitions or games or challenges or playing 5-on-5 or whatever you want to do, opposite field hitting drills, to where you're really working on something specific to where they're going to fail. They might fail, but they have to overcome those tough situations so that when you are put in with the bases loaded and no outs, you can figure out a way to get out of that, because certain kids can handle that and certain kids can't. I forget which team it is. The guy that they're throwing absolute dots in there, like, which is equivalent to, I don't know, 104, 107, something like just off the charts hard. I mean, what do you tell your hitters when they go up to the plate? Because you're talking some of the best hitters at 12 and 13 in the world. They're facing a guy now pumping 80 miles an hour. Like, what are you even telling them as they go up to the batter's box?
I don't know. I honestly think you could put Aaron Judge in there and he would struggle, right, against an MLB equivalent of 104 from 46 feet. Like, that ball is just getting on you. So I think, in that situation, I would tell my team, start early and guess. Right? You have to guess fastball. You can't go in there and look breaking ball. You gotta look fastball. You gotta cheat for it and do your best to be on time. Yeah, give those kids a lot of credit. 104 equivalent. Half the kids on the team are probably less than 100 pounds. So, give them a lot of credit for digging in there and really just being aggressive and putting good swings on it.
So let's talk about sportsmanship. I mean, that was something that I thought was, it's awesome. You watch and you see kids, whether they win or lose, the respect that they displayed between both teams, the handshakes and the genuine moments of like just happy, even though they lost. Of course they're not happy, right? No one likes to lose. But the respect that the kids showed each other afterwards was just a testament to the coaches and the environment that they were around. And I think that, we see it way too often the other side, right? You beat a team and half of the kids aren't even shaking your hand. And then you have a coach at the end that doesn't shake the kids' hands either. And you're like, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree as far as, okay, coaches, what you do is what your kids are going to do. Yep. So if you're not shaking hands, no wonder why half of the kids aren't shaking hands.
Yeah, and that's the Little League, one of the Little League pillars is sportsmanship. They do the Little League pledge right on the Jumbotron right before every game. Yeah. Talk about respecting the game and the umpires and the coaches. But yeah, it was, like you said, man, it was just great to see the sportsmanship on both sides. Just awesome.